Hello everyone. So today's topic of discussion is basically one of the starting points of something that we're gonna discuss over a series of next few videos, which is basically related to the topic of building customer loyalty and value for the company. And in that, this first introductory video, it won't be that long, but it will basically talk about the traditional organizational structure versus the modern customer oriented organizational structure, how are both different from each other, and why the modern approach is much more prevalent in today's time if you're talking about customer service, building brand loyalty among the customer, and obviously gaining profits, right? So if we talk about the traditional approach of the organizational chart, you will see that this model has been followed by those companies those think that customer is the ultimate profit center for the company, and that customer is the only one that will bring money to the company, and nothing else feels that important to them, right? So all other things are just stepping stone to reach the customer who finally results in the sales. Okay, but this approach is very old and has not been very successful in the recent times, and obviously is obsolete. Basically, no company should follow this approach. Or in this approach, the top management feels that it is the most important part of the pyramid, right? It sits on the top, followed by the middle management, then followed by the frontline workers, the frontline staff who directly interact with the customers, and finally customers, they are left at the bottom. Now this approach will never work in the modern times, right? That's why the modern pyramid is completely inverted. Now in this inverted model, you will see the customers, the customer is the king, right? But they have to realize that to make somebody a king, there are a lot of king makers, right? So obviously customer is the ultimate goal, but then after the customers comes the frontline workers. The frontline workers, your staff who directly interacts with the customers, they're the face of the company. They are the ones who complete the customer's demand, who interact with the customers and basically fulfill their demands with the product and service that the company has to offer. So those people are next to important than what customers are. They're equally important. They have to be nurtured, they have to be nudged, they have to be respected, and they have to be properly recognized, right? So in the modern companies, in the modern organization structure, the companies that are successful, they have realized that the frontline workers are the heroes of the company. After that are the middle management. The middle management, basically the managers who are above the frontline workers, they actively support their frontline workers. They actively interact between the top management and the frontline workers to improve things, to improve the organization structure, to improve the SOPs, the KRAs. So they are also very important. Then finally at the bottom is the top management. Why the top management is at the bottom? Because they have realized that they need to support it as a chain, as a channel. They need to support their middle managers. The middle managers will support the frontline workers, and the frontline workers will do everything in their hands to finally serve the customer. Now in this inverted model, you will also see that we have put customers on the side of the pyramid also. That's because it is important in modern era that the middle management and the top management also has some form of interaction with the customers. Now this form of interaction can be communication, interaction, taking the feedback from the customers from time to time, interacting with the special customers, creating a VIP list, creating the reach to the customers, telling the customers that we know you, we realize your contribution to us. That is why you will see a lot of CXOs, CEOs, CMOs, they tend to interact with the customers often. They tend to address them, get even send personalized emails. All those stuff happens just to give that touch of personalization to the customer. That has actually worked in favor of almost every brand who has tried and tested this and realized the importance of this pyramid structure, right? Now overall, building onto this, we will further look into what is the customer perceived value, what is the customer lifetime value, how companies generate customer loyalty, how do they generate customer value, how do customers perceive a company, what are the factors that affect customer loyalty. All these we'll cover in the coming videos, but for now I think this is important as an introduction, and this is important base for this whole customer loyalty and value related videos that I'm going to post on the channel further. Hope you liked the video. It was very short and sweet, but I think it will be very helpful. So yeah, like, subscribe, share. Good luck. Thanks. Bye.